on with the world.
Real life, it's better. He's been sick. He's been vomiting for a few days anytime he eats or drinks. This is the closest I've seen Vincent be to him for a while. Pekoe's purring. It's comforting. And I know this has been stressful for Vincent. The problem is, we don't have the money it would take. If it's something stuck inside Pekoe, like a bit of Christmas wreath or something, as he wants to guess, that's preventing him from being able to keep food down, it would take thousands. It costs more money, yeah. So when he eats and drinks, he's sick. It's been bile for a few days. Earlier, he had some water and he kept it down finally. He hasn't eaten. This is the closest Vincent's being for him. Poor Vincent. I mean, they're still not over the loss of our baby last year, Chai, C-H-A-I. Try not to say her name too much because it's still, yeah, Vincent's staying over him. Pekoe's purring to comfort himself. It's also a healer. Panther Pekoe, but he's also very much pukey Pekoe. They had some catnip earlier, and I was waiting for him to be sick and he wasn't, so gonna let them be together for now. I just don't want him to be in pain. But after a few days of not being able to keep food and water down, though he did keep water down a few minutes ago, eventually that has an effect, right? Hi, Vincent. These boys have been inseparable. Pekoe loves Vincent with all his heart, and I'm relieved Vincent is being over him right now. Because he's noticed that Pekoe hasn't been cuddling to him lately while he's been going through this. Poor baby. Okay, it's coming down. Is it coming down? Yeah. Okay, let me get some. Here we go. Oh my goodness. second time I haven't watered today. You gonna be able to keep this down, Pekoe? So Pekoe has a clipped ear. All the cats were rescue cats from shelter, and Pekoe had his ear clipped because he was captured and fixed before he was captured with them. Yeah. He was way too young when it happened to him. Man. You want me to slow down the water? I slowed it down? You gonna try drinking some? No, it's too slowed down, isn't it? Is it too slowed down? Yeah. Let's see if we can get it just right. Oh no, too much? Is that too much? You want me to go away? Wow, Pekoe's. You gonna try drinking some water? He needs hydration. I mean, you can't have consecutive days of vomiting multiple times and not be thirsty. Now it's a matter of, can he keep it down? He had water earlier and he kept it down. He had some catnip. Now he's having water again. I just hope. You want more? Do you want more? Want more? It was pretty bad. It was like 4 times in a day. And then he stopped trying to eat as much, to eat it all. Hi, you want some water now? Meow. Your meow is louder. Wait. Yeah, you're purring. So you gonna have some of that water? Yeah. Well, you gonna have the water or not? The cat uses a little. You want me to go away? The camera thing. The Pekoes. Are you having the water or not? Meow. Yeah. Meow. There. He ain't found anywhere yet, and Pekoe's laying by his Vincent. So, I mean, it's like a respite. Right, Pekoe? Yeah. You had some water. You kept some water down and some catnip. So, it's good to see them beside each other on the bed. Let's hope for a bit of rest before the inevitable vomiting and whatnot. But maybe Pekoe's gonna be on the mend a bit. We'll give him time to rest. My hopes up too much, but I am trying to be hopeful. This is the 3 of them. This Pekoe's, Smudge and Vincent up there. So Pekoe drank water earlier and he's kept it down. He's doing the thing is he's not eating food still, but because when he eats he gets sick. But he's able to keep the water down, so yeah. You just keep resting. So my hopes are that he can rest and recover. I don't know if he'll just keep getting sick whenever he eats food or not, but this is nice to see. This is probably the best he's felt in a couple days. So we'll see how it goes so far. I'm just keeping things calm. If you can hear my voice, I'm trying to keep it calm, to keep the stress low. Yeah. See what happens. It's a Pekoe. close. Now he looks larger. He's not been eating today or yesterday. But partially I'm relieved because it means he's not vomiting. But the downside is that with the days that he vomited multiple times to not eating at all now, yesterday, it's a matter of time. But if he heals from this, I'd be grateful because we love him. So we just let him know we love him. Keeping him comfortable. Telling my aunt about an update about Pekoe, and I was saying about how the boys went. Vincent wasn't staying near him, but he is near him right now. The love between these two. I mean, they're not holding hands, but I know Vincent is annoyed about Pekoe being sick. Vincent smelling him. Hi, Vincent. Hi, Pekoe. This is the closest they've been. Pekoe's purring. Vincent has eye stuff because he has sneezes. Vincent's eye is watering. Oh, is he crying as well as his eye watering? Several days of Pekoe. Vincent, Pekoe. Oh. We love you guys, okay? Stay together. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. Usually would have hands clasped. Pekoe's purring. This is the closest I've been since being there. In my heart. He loves him so much. Pekoe loves his Vincent. I'll go, Vincent. Yeah, I love you guys. I love you. Gonna let you. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, I'm going for real this time. And the Pekoes. Yeah. I just cleaned up Vincent's eyes a little bit. He's got tears. But it's also Pekoe's purring. He has his best friend beside him. It's the first time in days that Vincent's been near the Pekoe. And then the Pekoes. Panther Pekoe. Vincent. That's the closest they've been, but generally, if you've seen so many photos and videos, they will be hands clasped, close together, cuddly. But when a cat is sick or dying, they tend to not be around them. But, oh, Vincent, I'm going to move so you can pay attention to the one that matters, which is the Pekoes. So I'll be back. You guys stay there, okay? I've been disturbing them too much. Okay, I'm going to go. Bye, banana Pekoes. Yeah, banana Pekoes. I love you guys. After that time with Vincent, Pekoe's decided to try eating again. This is the first time he'll have eaten in a couple days now. Don't think he'll be able to keep it down, but we have our hopes up. That would be difficult for him to keep it down after not eating for a few days. It's kind of scary. He's trying for Vincent. I know that. Pekoe ate some food. I think he did this to please Vincent. That was the first time they'd laid near each other in a while. They must have had a talk. My concerns are that, well, oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay. My concerns are that, that it's one of those things where, like, you know, when they try, when they're on the way out. Smudge, do you have to go for attention right now and bug him? She does. That's one of those attempts to try. She's gonna do that because she wants the attention and cleaning. But at the same time, he's kept this food in for a few minutes now, and he even did his horsey Pekoe little hop after getting that energy. I think he's trying to show he's okay. Right, baby? Yeah. Eat a horsey Pekoe. Eat a Pekoes. It's a Pekoes. And it is Smudges. Oh, wait, Vincent and Smudges. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so he's trying his best. The longer he keeps that food in, the more that some nutrition will be in him. But yeah, there's still... still a bit tough. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Me of old times. Vincent and Pekoe are on the new ottoman, and they're close together right now, and it makes me happy. Pekoe's purring. He hasn't eaten more. He's eaten once today, but he hasn't puked it up, and that's a relief. So what was it last night? The washroom? He was fine?
He was in the washroom today.
Yeah, but last night, was that when you saw... Oh, from scooping this morning is when you saw?
I saw something.
Attached hair, so perhaps it was a hair. One of our long, freaky-haired, hippie hairs. But do you see the way Vincent's reaching out to Pekoe? Pekoe is so happy. That's the close contact we were looking for, eh? They have been near each other since yesterday, but this is the first... longest, this is actually Vincent almost back with his brother. I mean, Pekoe's he's so happy, you can see it on his face. So, we feel that he's coming through.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It seems
so
to be the
he's
case.
eating. I haven't seen him be drinking water, but he does that from the tap, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Is he drinking it from the kitchen at all? Okay. Anyway, that's our boys again. Looking more like our boys. See, look at Pekoe just... Oh, now Vincent's gonna... He's like, what you got? But, yeah. We did see a little bit of... yesterday was a little bit of throw up, but then... and then it had us worried, but again, Pekoe's been eating and he's looking much better, and Vincent's not... what's the word? Ostracizing him, so maybe this is really okay again. Right, Vincent? You're ruining the video, Vincent. Just saying, you're ruining the video. Okay. Is your fur, are your toes fine? You got some fur. Okay. But are they back together again? Oh, there's the smudges. The Vince and the Pekoe. Look at smudges. Look at that. Not quite holding hands yet, but close. The romance is back. The love is still there. You guys still love each other? Pekoe's like, I'm sorry, I was sick. Please let me hold. They usually hold paws, so is Pekoe afraid to do it? Are you guys okay? Minute, Pekoe, Minute, Pekoe. I love you guys. Just hold hands already. It's okay. So close, so close. They're so close to holding hands, but not yet, huh? Pekoe's trying to take it slow. Oh, their tails are touching. Aww, Vince has his tail on him. Aww. Okay, it's adorable. Pekoe, I'm glad you're still here. Why does he look afraid? Don't be afraid. It's okay. He loves you. You know how you guys get when cat's sick. Oh, that's so adorable. Friday reads, first book of the year. I purchased it this month, so this is a new book. And I started reading it yesterday, and I am 146 pages in. Highly immersed in this book. Get a photo and video of them holding hands earlier, but he gave me a photo, sent me a photo earlier. But the boys are back in love again. This is Vincent and this is Pekoe. Pekoe is recovered. He's hearing for Smudge, who is hyper today. Yeah, they're back in love. They're best friends again. They're not holding hands right now, but they were earlier, and they love each other. Right, Vincent? Vincent's happier now. And that's Pekoe. Vincent and Pekoe. And Pekoe, how's the Pekoes? Look at this. The boys are back. And there's Smudge. Smudge! Smudge! This Pekoe. How you doing, Pekoe? Aww. Look at the Pekoes. They're the Vincent and the Smudges. Oh, Vince's eyes. He's been sneezing, I bet. I'm trying to see if I'm in a party chat. I'm trying to see if I'm in a party chat. I am, and I'm broadcasting. Great. Okay, so this is like a test run. I've been having a weird time with my mic lately. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. But I don't know what I did, because I was able to broadcast my voice fine before, and then, I don't know, some like unmuting and muting thing. And I'm trying this from my own party, so that I am isolated and alone. No, so that I'm not broadcasting people's voices without permission, because I did notice that if, even though it's not supposed to share people's voices, if you are broadcasting with a mic on with PS5 and your controller settings are such, it will play other people's voices through the the controller, through the controller. Which, by the way, I do like the PS5, but the controller is just bad things waiting to happen. I guess when it first came out, I didn't have a PS5 then. A lot of people were like broadcasting their whole lives, their living rooms, over the voice. Because if you don't know to mute the microphone on the controller, you're gonna be broadcasting your voice, even if you're not streaming it, right? So, I do feel a bit afraid that I'm gonna drive into the wall while turning off the light. Sorry, turning off a moon lamp light. I do have some concern about forgetting that. What if you've had what if you just are making sounds you don't want to make? But yeah. So I think I'm broadcasting the voice fine. I'm in a random hot ring. Somebody trying to start a lobby. Oh, there's Blue. Yeah. I think you have to ask I think I have it so that it's permission only to get my voice chat. Oh, that person's lagging their way along. Oh, it's super obvious too. They want to win this so bad. Aww. That's sad. What are you doing that for? Oh, sorry. Is it their internet or is it them? See how they're doing that? Not smooth at all. It's supposed to be smooth driver. Oh no. Oh man. They're a lagger. They're gonna lag themselves around the track. They're gonna lag themselves to the win. Is that what they're gonna do? They really need this that bad? We'll find out. Oh. Okay, well that was confusing. Are they about to leave? What are they doing? That was confusing. All sorts of emotions there. That was a hollow win. That was a hollow win. I do not look that smug about it. Oh, and I'm all by myself. Aww. Okay, well, oh, it looks like people are coming in. That's cool. Let me, what do I do when, let's go to the voice chat setting, the voice settings, open party settings. There we go. I've changed it so anybody can join if they want. Right? Like, I don't know if they can hear me. Oh no. I'm not the host. Oh, I'm not the host. Okay. Alright. Go Nano Bugatti. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I was like, how come I can't invite skilled players? And then I realized, oh, I'm not the host. I am not the host. Oh, it is what it is. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so hi Blue. I don't think you know that I'm saying hi, so I'll type it to you. Is Blue in this chat? Blue, hi. I said hi. There we go. I have no idea. I don't think are they inviting skilled? You know, I've noticed that it's harder to get skilled players in Hot Ring lately. Oh, he's saying hi, but I can't hear him. I'm in a party. He doesn't know I'm in a party. Blue, read my mind. I am in a party chat. I'm in a party chat. He's probably in a party chat, though. Are we all in party chats? Oh, we're only... What? Why are we not... why are we getting skilled here? Meow, meow. Meow. Why are we launching already? Meow. Meow. Oh. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I've been over to PS5 online and seen my character that has a Terminator or Phantom face that I've had for... and she has all those hot rings over there and all the vehicles she could ever want. And over here, I'm grinding to get vehicles to participate in these various playlists with all the PS4s. Look at that. Oh, see that crew unlock? I had deleted Oh No, so I could be all alone in it. And nobody was wearing the tag but me anyway. And then Rockstar Social Club decides, yeah, you know, crew emblem editor, yeah, we don't work anymore. We don't want to let you make an emblem. That's no. So I can't put up my old emblem, and I can't make anything new, and I can't even change an emblem to like a stock various, you know, from the emblem library. So like, I am emblemless. Emblemless. It's just a question mark. So that's what I get. That's what I get. I don't know when they're gonna fix it, but apparently it's been like a error since December. So if you have a crew, don't delete it. Don't delete your emblems. But I've seen people update their emblems, so I wonder if it's like you have to have your crew a certain amount of time, or I don't know what it is. It's just not letting me use the emblem editor at all. So no emblem for me. It's fine. It's fine. This is leisurely hot ring racing. I'm not even keeping my finger on R2 the whole time. Just, you know, it's like going out for a... so leisurely. I don't want to jinx it, but there haven't been any wrecks, so maybe there's something to be said for leisurely L2ing, like R2ing. Is it R2? Yeah. Just tap it in. See, I'm not doing anything there. I'm not racing. What the hell was that? Oh no. You know, I don't know what happened there. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sort of in and out of paying attention to things these few days. Like I have a delayed... I'm not doing so good about this whole 1 year approaching of my dad's death. I don't like it at all. I'm not cool about it. I don't like it. I kind of think that this next week or two, maybe the whole month of February, is gonna be difficult for me. Um, it's just I'm not doing so great. I'm not doing so great. I mean, I should be writing about it in my journal, honestly. I'm not writing, and I'm not writing. I had a poem idea. I think I wrote it down in my inspiration journal. It's a notepad. What did I put about it? Let me get the right book out. I put. What did I write? There's so many great things in here. I kind of like these little inspiration journals. Shout out to Kate, the Professor Kate, for encouraging students to do this. So the one that I wrote, what I wrote about it is, oh, good job, Blue, anyway. What did I write? Thinking about how the end, if he had bought his most fave drink out the, I don't know what, I can't remember writing the bottle on the table, put the bottle on the table, told me all the stories and what he wanted one more time, then sipped that I'd be on the phone with him when his stomach burst. Like, that's not the poem or anything, that's the thought, that's the fragmentary thought about it. It was this really strong, like, image that got into my head a couple days ago, like an alternate ending. I mean, there's many alternate endings. The first alternate ending I ever had was, I wish my dad had been among a lot of people that he could fully be fully be happy, and yes, if he was drinking, that he would have, even if he had been younger when it happened, that he could have been surrounded with joy and no shame about it, and just, like in a pub in somewhere in maybe a different time, and loved, and then when it would happen, it'd be the end, but he wouldn't have been. And then the one, though, that came to me the other day was that one where I was like, maybe we still would have been just like lived apart, but he would have called me up and we would have talked very openly about it. He would have known that if he drank hard liquor, which he didn't do at the end, it was some really, just a sip of soft beer. It wasn't even a full beer at all, like a real, I don't know, it was nothing. Because it didn't take anything for it at that point anymore. But let's say he'd picked his strongest most favorite liquor of memory or whatever, and he got it and he put it on the table, the idea I'd had. And then he called me up and he told me all his stories once again that I'd always been annoyed that he told me a million times. And but that I listened, knowing that it was the last time I would ever hear them, and that he'd tell me all the stories, and that he'd tell me everything they wanted me to do or that he needed, and that I could reassure him, yes, I would make sure Seamus would be okay, and that he'd tell me everything he wanted to say again, and tell me the stories he wanted to remember, and maybe I'd record that too, so that I would never forget, and then, I'd be able to tell him how much I loved him, and how much he meant to me, and how, of course, I loved him. And how thankful I was that I'd known him. And then we'd do a toast to his life and to him having been here. And then he would take that sip. And then if his stomach was to burst, which it would have, I would have then called. He wouldn't have been alone in the moment, and I would have told him, Dad, as soon as you're gone, I'll call. Oh, hi.
Hi, Brad. I'm on air. Sorry, let me go off air. Hi. Can you hear me? Shit. Hi.
Hello?
Hi. Hi, stranger.
Hard no?
Yeah, I ended up in a different party. Sorry about that. Good timing. I was about to bawl my eyes out. I'm fine. Thank you. Your timing was impeccable. It was like if it was a movie scene. Like all of a sudden it's like a jump cut. You know what I mean? Right? That was fantastic timing. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm still streaming, but I think you can see that. I didn't stop. I just like collected myself. Hi. I was just like, hey, how you doing? I was on Elite Dangerous, and I'm still heading to the heart. I heard that you guys were, or did, or are gonna, or something. Oh, well, last I'd heard. Okay, well, I'm still on my way to the heart. I think 170 jumps, and I have your old plotted points. So I was just basically gonna go to the heart, and then backtrack my way back to California, and then wander about. Look at me just talking to you like as if we hadn't just like not talked for a while, right? Hi.
If you would like to resume the story, couldn't take this.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like as if you flip, you just take the pages that you got and go, no, I didn't like that. Let me just go back to this and pick up a loaf of bread instead of.
Cut it out and edit.
Right? Yeah, I'm hot ringing absentmindedly in a small circuit. You heard it?
That's how you hot ring.
Yeah. Right. Ha ha ha. Your love for the hot ring still goes on. That's good to know.
I don't hate it. It is just fun.
Well, I'm just trying to grind so that I can like afford vehicles on a version of the game that people are still playing for some. You know, I mean, even though everything is on PS5 version, it's Do you like it now that you're over there? The visuals, it's nice. Yes. No. Yes.
I tell people it's kind of like getting a new computer and new phone. Yeah, it's going to be all quick and shiny.
Right. Oh. Right. It's all brand new.
In 6 years, it's going to act like PlayStation
4. Yes. Yeah.
It's good. I don't like that. The only real game I play on it is simply Spice It. So the community is like, how can I play this? But I can't get
Yeah. No, totally. Yeah, that's kind of been the thing over here. Like, there's one list of people that are going to switch after the 3rd of February. That'll be their last playlist. But then there's like 30 people playlists that are still here, all PS4s, you know?
Yep, there's still a lot of people on PS4.
Oh, yeah. Like, we're doing back-to-back 30 people playlists. Yeah. Well, because, I mean, not to get all ranty, but, like, we're in a freaking economic crisis here. I mean, please don't prioritize a fucking PlayStation. You know what I mean? To feel peer pressured for that just seems stupid right now for me. I don't know. I say on my PS5, right? But still, you know what I mean? It's shitty if some people feel like, oh, well, consoles move on, you know? No, they don't have to yet. We're all still here. There's a lot of people still here.
It didn't do it in a conventional way.
No, there's nothing conventional about the right now.
It was so disjointed.
Yep. Yeah.
In fact, you can get almost everywhere I went. You can get Xbox and PlayStation 5 now.
Oh.
So the equivalent Xbox was everywhere.
Oh.
PS5 was not.
I got it at Walmart. Well, I got it offline from Walmart. Like, it wasn't that hard for me.
Well, I knew there was some places to
Oh, yeah.
line up to get notifications.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, I want to wait until
Right?
everyone is. I just walk in
Go buy it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it on the thing, and I was like, wow, he did it. Yeah, he said the timing was right. Yeah, it is pretty over there. I go over there and I visit it, and I'm like, wow. And then there's nobody to play with, so I come back here, here, right? And I just feel sort of like I have too much over on PS5, too much money, too much things, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Kind of.
Spoiled.
Yeah. I mean, there's more in my pocket over there than I come over here, and the only weird thing is, like, I'm leveling up so much on my PS4 character. Like, I'm level 280 right now. What? Right? You know, it's not that hard to level up from 0. You don't should to play the game. Come on now. It's a video game. You don't have to should, right? But you know what what's it like? Is it good? You're like, yeah, just everything. I don't know. How's life? Let me stop this so I can ask you how's life. Shit. Let me, yeah, there we go. Wait. Wait, hold one moment though. I want to make sure I stop the voice broadcasting. Let me go to settings. I'm going to be in no, just now I'm starting a broadcast, so I'm gonna like change my voice chat settings to don't allow.
Go and race and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good. Wait. Me too, and keep in touch. That's a weird way to end it, but I could. Here, let me. You know, it just. You know what I mean. It's good to talk to you again. Okay. Yeah, Okay.
Are you playing with your hair again?
Yeah, basically. How'd you know? Stop it.
Your voice. You have a certain thing about your voice when you're playing with your hair. It's like a poker tell.
Damn it. Okay. Well, that's not fair. Okay, I gotta stop playing with my hair now. I'm
not even going to say it because I don't want you to control yourself, but that's basically what it is. You can control yourself, but I don't know.
Exactly.
Don't control yourself.
There you go.
Dare control yourself.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm okay.
That's just fun to say.
I know it.
But
Fun, torturous things to say. I'm gonna race. I'm gonna race now, and I'm gonna have great.
Put all that,
yep.
All that frustrated energy into racing.
Totally.
Sweep the playlist.
All of a sudden, it's supposed to be clean racing, and I'm just like everywhere, all over the track, and like I'm.
Just demolish your way.
Right. Yep. Okay. Bye. Oh shit. Wait, 3, 2, 1? Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, I it's harder on this menu. So much harder. No, but it's harder. You gotta get to the chat first and then go through.
Party like right now. Like
really? 3, 2. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Because I smoked my weed and relaxed some more.
Hi.
Yo, what up?
I gotta keep my fucking voice chat on correct whenever I'm in free mode. I can't listen to all the random fucking idiots. There's always like a bunch of fucking people arguing and like a bunch of little kids fucking screaming and shit. You can't even like hear
Yeah, some of them can be very annoying.
Oh. It is Tuesday, January 31st, 10:11 p.m. And I've just been working on the first part of November's video, trying to catch up so I can free up room on my computer. Like, all these files need to go. And there's a big segment about Smudge cleaning her fur on her tummy. And she was just doing that again, but it looks like she's going to calm down
Um, updates. Oh, hi, Pico. Pico scared us this past month in January. Was it January or? Yeah, January. He got, we don't know what happened to him. Maybe it was a hair that got stuck in his, whatever, but he was vomiting from like, I think in November. He's always kind of done it, but he did a lot more. And then in December, January or whatever, he ended up really sick. We were worried he wasn't going to make it. He couldn't even eat at one point. And, he made it through. He's okay. We think it might have been a hair because it ended up like he ended up fine. Is what my point is. It took a while though. It was like it was like a time of having to face the fact that maybe we could lose him because we can't afford the vet costs. I know we just can't. We couldn't afford to run the tests that would need to figure out what was going on with him. We had to like just be there for him. So it was like a lot of time of making him comfortable and feeling immense grief because we're still sad about losing our baby CHAI. I was like, I don't want to say her name near. I think Smudge knows it. I just said her name. Hi, Smudges. Yeah, it was tough because I don't, that it's still, well, it's not good to, I can't form sentences. Let's just say it was not a good time, but I said, I'm not going to be freaking out like I did when we lost her. We are going to do this in the kindest way. Like, obviously it's different. Like, a severe, painful condition is different than whatever it was going on. I said, I'm not going to be freaking out. We're going to be kind and make his last times calm. We're going to be calm. We're just going to we're not going to raise our voices. We're not going to be mad at him if he's sick. We're not going to do anything that will upset him more than he already is. We are going to make him comfortable, and we are going to just be there for him. And we both, he hoped he would go in his sleep if that happened. Like the other human here, that the cat would go in his sleep if it was so, right? We just sort of like did the best we could, and we kept going, and I really hoped he would be okay. I even I did a little bit of Reiki thought there and hoped and asked and just and I don't know, it was so sad to see the cats distance and all that. But now, just so an update, on the 31st of January, it's been weeks now, but everybody's back to normal. Like, as in, the boys are cuddly together, both laying together on the, they were good within a few days of him bouncing back, just a couple days. And he was fine, and everything got back to the way it was, and the trio of cats were happy together. Now, Smudge is near me, and that's something I want to point out, is that in the November video, I had moved the bookshelves, and then I had moved her thing, but I did this, soon after making that video clip in November, I realized I would have to move the bookshelves further away from the window, because there was no way I couldn't have the cats able to come around from underneath the desk, and also to be near for pets, for petting, and to be able to see me, and so we've been cool that way. They mostly spend time on the bed, of course. The bed is theirs. Other things that happened, I gave up on. I went through a lot of health stress from November through December, January, when it came to dealing with my dad's estate, or non-existent estate, the tax thing. I tried very hard to resolve everything, and my health was, I could not handle it. I tried. I could not. The stress and the anxiety alone, I was pretty scared I could keel over. And I'm not being dramatic. It got really, really bad. Even just talking about it brings up that sensation. And I've let it go. I can't do it. And I don't know what happens. I do not know what will happen, because when I thought I had fixed things, when I thought I had resolved the thing by getting the BMO life assurance letter that said my dad had paid them back to send to the taxes, when I called the taxes, I said, well, then he owes money from during CERB, the pandemic. And they're like, did he apply? I'm like pretty sure he didn't apply, but that they gave it to him, and he would have known that it was something he had to pay. Like, the headache of that, of them saying, well, he'll owe this much from that. I was just like throwing my hands up, like, well, they did a few years of his taxes prior to his death. I guess they can just finish the deal. There's nothing I can do to fix it. I don't have the resources. I don't have a lawyer. I don't have the financial fixings. I couldn't combat for his termination pay. I couldn't fix anything. And all it was doing was driving me to illness. And I don't want to die as well. That was one of my fears before he died, that this could take me down with him. So that is just a question mark in the air. I have no idea. Then in other news, I did work for a little bit, Christmas and New Year's. I might have some video clips from that time period. I'm very grateful I had the opportunity. I don't know why I went applying for work during such a... I have not been okay with, we're approaching the 1 year anniversary of my dad's death. I'm not okay with this whole thing. And, that doesn't mean to stay stuck, but I really shouldn't have been pushing myself in certain ways with my conditions, and I did. And it was a great experience. I'm so thankful I had it. I realized in a way it was trying to be a step backward. My life is forward. So after New Year's, after a couple shifts, I resigned. I'm fortunate enough that I'm in a position where I didn't have to work, but it was also far too, it was a bit much. The job wasn't. I was great at it. I could do the job. I was already in the top sellers. I'm sure I would have just gotten better at it, but one thing I did keep from that, and I've had it all January, is I've got a lingering flu of some kind. I had fever, chills up my spine, headaches, sneezes all month that are so powerful that it does provoke headaches, and messy, like just so many sneezes, and they hurt, and it affects my nose, and my hearing has been affected. I've had tinnitus sounds, like ringing in my ear, etc. So that's been happening all month. A cold that won't go away. Gee, what could it be? That's kind of, that's me having worked in a very public place where, of course, and that's part of that industry. It was, with my immune system, it was such a dumb idea for me to do that. But I am grateful I was busy during Christmas and New Year's for this first year. So it is what it is. In other news, so that was like a thing that happened, and then it stopped. Yesterday I had a great call with Shannon on the internet. We had a Teams call, and it was near the end of the call where we decided to do a podcast. I said, why don't we make that scene into a podcast kind of thing? I didn't say that. I said we should do a podcast, a video podcast. We record this, a Zoom call, and we just do this. And we are like, So we're going to be doing that. We're going to call it Eddie's Ex-Girlfriends Moved Far, Far Away. And that was going to be a zine title, but it makes a perfect podcast title as well. And we are going to do that. And I'm excited. And we already know what our first topic will be. And I think we're recording the episode on the 9th, and then it'll be released on Tuesdays. So we're working on that, and I'm excited. And then today, I had the idea that I should reignite the conversations vlogs I used to do and do a similar format in that it'll probably be a Zoom call, but this would be me having conversations with people where they tell me their stories. And yes, heavily influenced by my father having been a storyteller. I want to hear people's stories. I want to have videos where people share who they are and their stories with me, and it's also an archive thing, like a documentarian thing, but I wish I could have done that with my dad, had his stories on a video that people could see and hear from his mouth, his viewpoints and thoughts about his life at that particular time. I didn't get to do that, but I can do that with other people, and maybe that'll turn into a series where people that I know speak with me, but also people that I don't know speak with me, and I can hear their lives, their particular stories, their narratives, their thoughts about things in that moment. It's just a time capsule, and I think that would be an important project for me to delve into as well, not to interfere with what I'm going to do with Shannon and our Eddie's Ex-Girlfriends Moved Far, Far Away, but I'm excited about stuff like the podcast with Shannon has me excited to complete reading books so that I can talk to her about the books I read, and to complete to do other things to improve myself, or like, because our podcast is about something completely different, but it's great. It's such a great idea. It's such a great thing, and so I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about my own thing now that I'm going to do. Hopefully, the first episode with my Aunt Terry, who's been a rock for me. I mean, last year she was amazing. I haven't seen her since last February, when I was going back and forth to Glencoe when my dad died. She was amazing through that, and she's been one of my dearest, closest friends. I have such a headache right now. Yeah, so I'm still here. My headache hurts enough to make me want to cry. I apologize. I'm also on the verge of, like, my father's death date. Not the date he was found, but close to the day he died. And that's tough. But yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to get these videos caught up for my own vlogs, and then I will try to do better ones that aren't so clunky, but documenting my life. And Smudges, hi. One of the things is the other human in the house, he got a water fountain for the cats, and it made their fur so much softer. It filtered water, did so much for their fur. They all loved it. So that's been a great thing. As for me, I'm going to attend to myself with my goal of February being back to no dairy. I must admit that it has been chaos for a couple months. I have really abused my health on top, like between the stress and the feelings and the grief. I got out of control in so many ways and abandoned some of my beliefs regarding what I want to consume. So I'm trying to get some control back on that, and back on in alignment with my feelings about what I want to do, and not just trying to, I'm trying to have some grace for myself and realize I've been grieving terribly, and it is unique for everyone, and I want to just be grateful that I'm here, and that I'm still trying to navigate through my life. That looks really pretty, by the way. I know I've got this pointed at the window, but the purple light with the yellow solar lights there on the balcony is really nice. But yeah, I'm here. This is the end of January. This is closing out my January clips, and hopefully in February, I'm documenting my life in more interesting ways with podcasts and like video podcasts, which are makes me very vulnerable, and my other pursuits that I want to do. And hopefully this health thing, like this cold thing, I'm gonna see how this goes. I want to treat myself as better, and honor the story of my body, and move forward with that. I want to live with passion. I want to give time to my passions and my interests, and I want to tend to my life in a way with compassion and care and adventure. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Life is messy, but it's also interesting. We are here for the time we're here. There, it is, every day is what it is, right? It is your life each day. So, what are you doing each day that you actually care about, that matters? Your life is built based on each day. It's how do you define your own personal story, your own personal successes, your own personal idea of who you are, and are you able to change it? Do you even want to? Are you okay with who you are, and is there anything you can do about it in a good way? Like, I don't know. Like, we're living through interesting times, and there's a lot of stress on everyone. So, I think some kindness to yourself is important, and some kindness toward others, if it's possible. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening, and bye.